All right, y'all. I'm here presenting y'all with Basketball Wives, season whatever, episode whatever. Basically, this episode was the episode of fedoras and just unnecessity. Anyway, let me get into it. So, we start off with Evelyn Lasagna wearing a fedora, looking like a smooth criminal, and her good girlfriend, Shaunie O'Neal, she had on Elvira's wig. And, I live for Shaunie, and I live for Evelyn. I think they're gorgeous. I think they're, interesting. I already said it now, I guess. I'll stick with it. Maybe a little interesting. Not even really interesting. I guess more on the line of inspiring. As someone who always aspires to greater heights of shade, I just feel like I could take a lesson or two from the girls. Anyway, they're having dinner. They talking about this empowerment event, and Shaunie invites Evelyn to be on the panel, and I'm just really wondering what Evelyn has done to be on the panel. But she invites her to, come sit and talk to the girls. And honestly, she really could have just called Iyanla to sit and talk to the girls if we just don't have the girls, doing empowerment luncheons. At least Iyanla is, accomplished. But it's no shade to my, my mother, Evelyn Lasagna. Anyway, so they're talking about this, and Shaunie tells her she invited Jackie, and you know how that's going. And then Shaunie says, smooth out of nowhere, just from heaven above, it just struck her, and she decided to ask Evelyn Lasagna, will she be buying Takari's book? Now, Takari is Jackie's daughter. And, Takari's writing this book about how terrible her mother was. I probably will be purchasing it because I'm messy. I love that skirt she's got on. That is cute. Anyway, and so Shaunie asks Evelyn if she's going to be buying Takari's book, and Evelyn says, I may go on a book tour with that bitch. And it's like, first of all, why are you so aggressive about it? Second of all, no, you're not. But anyway, okay, yeah, by all means, pull that in front of me and get run over, because I'm not stopping today. I hope y'all can hear me, but I almost don't care if you can't, because this ain't worth it. So Jennifer, Malaysia, and Jackie sit down and they have lunch. And Jennifer is concerned because she's never had lunch with Jacqueline. And I would be concerned if I had lunch with Jacqueline personally. Hold on, I know my sound is sketchy because my windows are doing anything. Okay. If I have ever had lunch with Jackie, I would be just as concerned as if I had never had lunch with Jackie. So I understand Jennifer's, her plight. And then Jacqueline comes in, and I'm looking at Jacqueline, and I'm looking at Jennifer, and I'm looking at, Malaysia, whatever her biological name is. And I'm just like, okay, so Malaysia doesn't have on sleeves. Jennifer, she seems to have on a little croppy, croppy toppy. The girls in the background, they're just wearing just a little flowy something. I'm looking out the window, there's beach out there. And Jacqueline comes in a long sleeve black turtleneck. That's the very first thing I noticed when she walked in the room. The minute she walked in the joint, I could tell she was nuts. And then Jennifer immediately, if this guy don't get off my behind, Jennifer immediately just started talking about it. I mean, as soon as I said, why does she have on this turtleneck? Jennifer in her confessional was like, why does she have on this turtleneck? And I gave her a high five in my mind. I said, shh, that's what I said. Anyway, Jackie sits down and she's like, well, I know you and Evelyn had beef, and me and Evelyn going through it right now, and I just want to know how y'all doing, blah, da, 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 da. And Jennifer says, well, since we talked it out, she apologized to me, and all is well. And Jackie had the nerve, the gall, the audacity. Thank you for getting off of my behind. I really wish I could flip you off, but I know my mama probably gonna watch this video. Oh, ugly. She ugly too. The nerve of her to be so ugly trying to run me, and then gets in front of me, and then has to drive up on this other car. I hate you. I hate you so much. And you know what? I'm gonna ride your bumper. How about that? Let's ride each other's bumpers if that's what we're gonna do. Because I've got road rage and I've got time because I just got off work. Anyway, let's just ride bumpers. I may follow you just for the sake. She's an old scary white hoe, and she ain't gonna, she gonna be shook if I follow her. If it was a black hussy, I wouldn't follow her, but just an old scary white hoe. Anyway. Oh, you lucky you going in a different direction than me. Oh, you so lucky, Jesus. And you can't get over. I'm gonna box you in. How about that? Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I go through it. What is I'm talking about? Okay, so Jackie. Okay, baby, you got it. You got the light. Now you got me out here. Gotta wait because you don't know how to turn on the streets. I can't be bothered. Anyway, so Jackie had the nerve, the gall, the audacity to be upset that Jennifer and Evelyn are back good girlfriends. And I'm just like, how petty, how like simple-minded, as my sixth grade teacher that I cussed out every day, because she called me simple-minded every day, and I'm just not simple-minded. But how simple-minded must you be to be upset that good girlfriends got back together? Anyway, and so Jackie goes on this rant about Evelyn, and, you know, she's obsessed, and she's just, you know, texting back and forth with my daughter, and she, you know, tweeting back and forth with my daughter, and how dare she, and you know what I think? I think she wants to sleep with my child. She wants to do something sexual with my kid. Jackie, I don't have it today. I don't have it today. I didn't have it 2 days ago when I watched the show. I don't. What are you talking about? What? Something bad. If anybody needed to be on Iyanla, it needed to have been Jackie Christie. Because, I mean, what's our girl's name? Evelyn needed to be on there too, because jumping up on tables and turning 40, it is not the look. But Jackie Christie had something very vile happen to her in her childhood. For you to sit up here and say something like, because somebody is texting and or tweeting your child, grown people, these are grown women communicating, and because that's happening, she wants to do something sexual with your child. For your mind to always go to something sexual, for you to be in a salt mine, you know, eating Ethiopian food, brushing your teeth, you know, at the pottery place, all of this, for you to be doing all of this and every bit of that turned sexual, something bad happened to you. And I hate it for you, but you need to address it, because I don't have to deal with this. I shouldn't have to put up with this. I'm sick of it. And you know what? I'm gonna scooch away from these notes for a second and let y'all know that Jennifer went to meet up with Evelyn. They went and got tasers because Evelyn has never decided that she wants to tase Jennifer. And so she went to the spot shop, picked up a taser, a big one. It was, you know, alright, it was cute. It could have had a little couple glitters on it for me, but, you know, just a few, you know, not too much. But, okay. Niggas just stopped in the street. I can't. Anyway, so Jackie, I mean, Lord forgive me, Evelyn and Jennifer, you know, they at the spot shop, and Jennifer tells Evelyn that Jackie said that, you know, you want to F her daughter. And Evelyn was looking just like I was looking, shocked, dazed, and confused. Because what? Let me scooch back into these notes, see that I missed something. I don't care. Let me see. Jackie said that she was going to expose Evelyn for wanting to sleep with her daughter, and it's just like, you don't have the proof because Evelyn don't want your child. Like, I just can't be bothered. I wouldn't be surprised if Jackie was touching her child at this point. I don't have time. Jackie gives me Precious's mama tease, but I can't be bothered. Tami go talk to her boyfriend, tells him, you know, she don't want this baby, basically, and says, you know, you could freeze your sperm and you could just, you know, have the baby with somebody else once I'm gone. Why don't you just tell him to break up with you? Because how realistic do you think it's going to be for, if y'all going to be together forever, for this man to freeze his sperm and wait for you to die? Like, how realistic is that? I can't be bothered. I'm just glad she's not bringing another one into the world, honey, because if that baby came out with Tami's bundles, I'd be shook. Anyway, let me see. We get to the Let's Talk About It luncheon, and you know, I'm always happy to see Miss Mael, Monique, whatever her name is, that created Mael, because she really does get my edges together. And for some reason, we had Mariah Carey's manager on the panel. We had Miss Mael, and I'm like, okay, good, that's a good start. Mariah Carey's manager and the woman who does Mael. Yeah, I see it. And then we got Evelyn and Tami on the panel. And I'm like, what are we trying to do here? You got the juxtaposition of Mariah Carey's manager and the lady who created a hair care line that, you know, is becoming very popular out in these streets. And then you got Evelyn, that is a wife and mother, and Tami, who is a girlfriend and mother and comedian. I just didn't get it. I didn't understand. I didn't see why she was up there, but whatever. Jackie comes in looking like somebody's granddaddy, and I couldn't be bothered with that either. Oh, you're going to get hit by AC Wheeler, and it won't be me. It'll never be me. Let me let her scooch on by, and then I'm going to make my turn. But I'll never get run over by AC Wheeler. Who do you think I am? Tracy Morgan? Anyway. Jacqueline comes in looking like somebody's grandfather, and I'm just sick of it. And then, there's a lot of tension at the luncheon. You see, they sitting at two separate tables, but they keep glancing over at each other, and, oh, she's talking about me, and, ooh, she must be talking about me, and all of that. Tami is bouncing between the tables. I can't be bothered with that. Tami did do something that I would do, which is walk up to Jackie and say, Jackie, how did you tell Jennifer that Evelyn wants to sleep with your child? How did you do that? What was the point? You know what? Why? And Jackie was like, well, I just don't know what else it could be, because she's just always communicating. Maybe your child is communicating with her. Did you think about that? Or maybe they're grown and they have found that they have things in common because they got kids around the same age, and maybe they're meeting up for play dates or something. Like, why? Anyway, let me get on here. So they doing the Q&A's at the panel or whatever, and Shaunie's asking questions. I wasn't paying too much attention, but Evelyn was like, Shaunie asked, like, what gets you riled up or whatever, something like that. And I'm like, Shaunie, you know what you're doing, but okay. So Evelyn is like, I don't really let social media affect me, but if you talk about my children, then we got a problem. And I'm just like, okay, so you threw this shot at Jacqueline. All right. And then Tami out of nowhere swoops in and is like, can I just say something? Jackie Christie out there, everybody, Jackie Christie, she always supports, she crazy, but she comes to the functions. And, if you say you want to sing, she got a record label. If you say you want to strip, she got a strip club. It's just Jackie Christie, everybody. Sexual chocolate. Like, anyway, Jackie had asked Shaunie, I'm listening, I'm sweating. You see what I go through for y'all? I got a $900 ticket doing one of these videos. I just want y'all to know that in case you didn't. Because I know you didn't, because I didn't tell you. So I'm telling you now that I really suffered through to make these videos. And they ain't even good, and nobody even watch them. Anyway. So yeah, Jackie told, Shaunie she don't know why she wasn't on the panel because she's written 4 books, and then she pulled like 5 books. And she pulled all these books out of her brassiere or somewhere. Because they weren't in their clutch. I just don't believe they were in the clutch. Anyway, at one point, Jackie had started crying, and Shaunie pops in. When Tami asked Jackie why she had asked why, you said that, hell, now, when Tami asked Jackie why she told Jennifer that Evelyn wanted to sleep with Takari, Jackie started crying, and then Shaunie popped in and said, do I see tears? And they lied and said it was happy tears, and I just didn't have time for that. Let me see. What else I missed? Malaysia and Jackie go have Ethiopian food, and as someone who, I've been told I'm part Ethiopian, honey. I don't know what to believe, but anyway, I'm out here. As someone who is part Ethiopian, it just really disturbed me the way Jackie went into the Ethiopian restaurant that she was talking about in the confessionals. It just makes her think of nipples and penises, and I'm just like, girl, it's food. It's food, sis. It's just not. It's not nipples. It's not penises. It's not sexual in any way, honey. It's rice and beans. What are you doing? I can't be bothered. I hate her. Malaysia says she would have been there if she hadn't been out of town. That's a lie. And then they go to Hazel showcase. Hazel, she had her hair curled and put on all that foundation and mascara and things to perform half a song. And I'm just like, it sounded alright, but we ain't gonna catch her performing on Empire no time soon. Shaunie's at the showcase. She's eating as she does, and then she pulls Malaysia over to the side and invites her to Miami. Then they all go to Malaysia and Jackie go to Miami. Shaunie, Tami, Hazel. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but I don't care. They, meet up in Miami. Evelyn's coming later, I guess. I don't know where Bilbo Jones is. I don't know where. What's that young man that went with Iggy Azalea? His baby mama, I don't know where she went, and I don't know where that girl she was beefing with. They just disappeared off the face of the earth. But anyway, Miami, they get there, and then we see Michael Vick's wife, and he, she invites them to come sleep on the yacht. And they're going to go to the yacht, and it's going to be drama next week. And that's what you missed if you missed it. If you watched it, I'm so sorry that you had to suffer like I did. Like, comment, subscribe, everything, all the stuff. Description box. Matea's GoFundMe is in the description box, and I'll catch y'all in a second here. Peace.